At the end of his remarks today on Haiti, President Obama said this.
This is a time when we are reminded of the common humanity that we all share. With just a few hundred miles of ocean between us and a long history that binds us together, Haitians are our neighbors in the Americas and here at home. So we have to be there for them in their hour of need.
The capital of Haiti is roughly just 700 miles from the coast of Florida. It's the same distance from the U.S. as the drive between Oklahoma City and Nashville. A relatively small country, population of 9 million, a landmass about the size of Maryland. It occupies the western third of the island of Hispaniola, which is between Cuba and Puerto Rico. The eastern side of the island, of course, is the Dominican Republic. As you have probably heard throughout the coverage of this disaster, Haiti is an incredibly poor country, one of the poorest countries in the entire world. It is the single poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. According to U.S. government statistics, about 80% of the population there lives below the poverty line. 54% live in what they call abject poverty. 78% of Haiti's population lives on less than $2 per day. When the UN does its Human Development Index, out of 182 countries ranked, Haiti ranks 149th. Haiti, Afghanistan, and East Timor are the only countries not in Africa to rank that poorly in terms of the fortunes and the opportunities of its people. No one else in the Western Hemisphere is even close. Out of all the countries to which you could apply the very out-of-fashion term of third world, Haiti is the only one that's ours, if you define us as the Western Hemisphere, the western half of the globe. But as President Obama alluded to today, there is also a complicated, intricate relationship between our country, specifically between America and Haiti. We are the oldest independent nation in the Western Hemisphere, 1776, right? Guess who's second? Haiti is. They are the second oldest independent country in the Western Hemisphere after us. They declared their independence from the French in 1804, so their bicentennial as a nation was 2004. After making France rich as a plantation economy with slaves imported from Africa, producing at one point more than half the sugar and coffee in the whole world, Haitians mounted a slave revolt that changed the world in 1791. Between that date and their independence 13 years later, they fought and defeated three great European powers, the Spanish, the British, and the French. As you heard argued tonight by Haiti's ambassador to the U.S., Raymond Joseph, the long and brutal fight in which Napoleon's army lost to the Haitians convinced France that it was overextended in the New World. That led to France's decision to sell us the Louisiana Territory, which, incidentally, doubled the size of America. Us and Haiti, we're like this. Over the course of Haiti's history since independence, they have faced dozens of coups, several brutal dictatorships, crushing debt, including, incredibly, having to pay France compensation for slave owners' economic losses. One might think the slaves themselves had already paid for that. In recent decades, violence and civil unrest within Haiti have led to an unsteady stream of Haitian refugees attempting to flee the country, including trying to get to America on everything from rickety boats to air mattresses. Presidents Bush 41, Bill Clinton, Bush 43, all had policies of intercepting these refugees and returning them back to Haiti. Haiti's vulnerability to natural disasters is also driven by its poverty. Located in a region prone to hurricanes, the nation's natural defenses against storms and the amount of damage that storms cause in Haiti has been made worse by deforestation. With no other readily available source of fuel, the trees that once blanketed the island have been cut and burned for charcoal. That's left mountainous Haiti vulnerable to landslides when it rains. Poverty has also led to unnatural disasters, like this November 2008 school collapse in Haiti caused by faulty construction. Nearly 100 people died in that disaster. For all of the grievous challenges Haiti has faced, at foreignpolicy.com today, Annie Lowry notes that Haiti was actually sort of on a really tiny bit of an upswing of late. Haiti was one of only 2 nations in the Caribbean expected to show overall GDP growth this year. Despite Haiti's reputation for lawlessness, safety statistics in Haiti had actually been in line with, or even better than, some of its Caribbean neighbors in recent years, since the violence in 2004 around the ousting of the former president, Jean-Bertrand Aristide. It's wishful thinking to call the last few years a Haitian revival. Things are still too economically awful for Haiti's people. But it adds to the pain of this disaster to recognize that this quake may have darkened even that dim glimmer of economic hope. Americans celebrate 1492 as the European discovery of our new world by Christopher Columbus. It was a new world to Europeans, but where Columbus's Santa Maria actually grounded that year in 1492 was on Hispaniola, on what the locals there called Haiti. Us and Haiti, we're like this. Always have been, always will be.